Hey, what's going on, people? My name is Terrell Andretti, and I'm the Narc's Nemesis. For those of y'all watching me on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That helps YouTube's algorithm pick up this content and push it out to more people that need it. Somebody liked it for you, so make sure you like it for somebody. If you need a one-on-one phone session, the link is down below in the video description. If you need to talk, if you need to vent, if you need advice that's custom-made and tailor-fitted to your situation, make sure y'all book a session. I do all cities, all states, all time zones, and all countries, so do not let that deter you from booking a session. My single, Superstition, is out on all streaming platforms. It is about my narcissistic experience and how I overcame it. Also, it features a voicemail of my ex-narc trying to hoover me, and I ain't going for it. Also, it is featured in the movie Becky, and it is featured in the movie Only Child, streaming on Amazon Prime, so y'all make sure y'all tap in. Also, I need y'all to call 104 KRBE in Houston and request Superstition by Terrell Andretti through the central hours of 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can call from anywhere in the world, and I will leave the station information and number in the video description as well. Y'all say I've been helping y'all out. I need y'all to make that call for me. If you can, make it a couple times a day. I will greatly appreciate it. Today I want to talk to y'all about, it's kind of a continuation of what I was talking about yesterday, or you can, put it into a different category. But basically, most narcissists, pretty much every narcissist that you meet, is beneath you in some way. See, a lot of people be thinking, oh, well, they got more money, they look better. That is not the fucking end all be all to life. Because you have to understand, narcissists are very jealous individuals. They are jealous, because I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have dealt with narcissists that have money. Most of them are beautiful, gorgeous, handsome individuals, and you would look at, why would this type of individual be jealous of me? And they have X, Y, and Z. And again, social media gets people so wrapped up in material things, and I gotta travel, I gotta have this kind of car, I gotta have this kind of house. It puts unnecessary pressure on people to live over and above their means. So don't get me wrong, having money is nice, nothing wrong with that, but people get so caught up in money that they don't develop anything else. They don't develop any other skills. They aren't good at anything else. Their mental health is fucked because they put a price tag on it. So these individuals, they put so much emphasis on money and status because they're overcompensating for the other things that they lack. And a lot of it, it's mentally, it's their mindset, it's how they feel about themselves. Because what people don't understand, you gonna make all the money in the world, you can travel wherever the fuck you want to travel to, but guess what? If you still fucked up upstairs, you can't buy your way out of that. You can't, there's not a distance measurable to where you can travel away from that. That's why I be encouraging people to go to therapy, seek some kind of help, talk to somebody, do something that requires you to self-reflect. Because a lot of people, they keep going through life avoiding self, looking at self, reflecting on self. Because a lot of people, let's just cut to the chase, a lot of people don't want to do the work. It's like a lot of people want to be in shape, but they don't want to go to the gym. A lot of people want mental health and happiness and all this shit, but they don't want to go get therapy. They don't want to heal their childhood trauma. Or they think they too good for therapy. They think they too good for this. And what I tell people all the time is, You can be as pretty or handsome or rich or poor, whatever you want to, but if your mindset is fucked up, you never gonna be fulfilled. Because guess what? All you gonna be is a rich nutcase, a rich psychopath, a rich lunatic. Because you done went and poured into one cup and left one cup empty. So your ass gonna be rich on the news because you know you cuckoo and you ain't went to no goddamn therapy. You ain't went and fixed anything. You haven't went and talked to nobody. You haven't addressed anything. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, I check myself and I look at myself. No, go have somebody else look at your shit too, because we talking about all this self-check and self-reflect and all that stuff. When you only do that, there's nothing wrong with doing it, but when that's all you call yourself doing, you're only going to want to work on the shit that you want to work on and that you feel is wrong with you. And you might be denying other shit that's actually wrong with you, so you're not properly fixing what's going on. You just fixing what you feel like you want to work on, and I'm gonna run from everything else. No. These individuals lack certain characteristics. They lack the ability to regulate their own emotions. They lack the ability to have confidence within themselves. They lack the ability to finish anything unless it is geared toward getting supply. But if you put hard work in front of narcissists, if it's not putting them in a better position to get supply, they're not gonna finish it. If they have a shortcut, oh, they'll take a shortcut in a minute. They'll take a shortcut because they don't actually want to do the work. They want the idea of hard work and dedication and put my best foot forward and this and the third. But if they can skip it, they will. They're not made to, get it out the mud, so to speak. You know what I mean? They'll take a handout. It's people that want to work for their shit. It's people that want to go through the character development of, the struggle. And I always tell people, especially my guys, like, man, embrace your struggle. Because, and a lot of people will say this stupid shit like, who in their right mind would want to struggle? People that know the outcome of struggle. Because you see the people that's going through life and they dealing with shit and they manning up and they bossing up on shit and can't nothing faze them, and you'll see like every problem come their way, they handle it properly. It's because they went through the struggle. So now shit that will break a normal human being down that ain't never been through shit, they somewhere in the corner having a fucking panic attack. These individuals lack these skills. So when they see you, when they meet you, like I say, it's exciting at first because they know what that caliber of person brings. They know the intellectual value. They know the status value. They know how people will look at them when they're with you. But the thing is, they think that they can copy that just by being around you. They think they can take your identity. But when they figure out, and see, the thing is, they're faking. They're lying about who they really are. Now, they might really be rich or really be handsome or whatever the case is, but the characteristics that come with that normally is a lie. The whole I have integrity, the whole, I'm this type of person, I believe in this, I practice this, I live by this, I do this religiously, 9 times out of 10 it's a load of bullshit. And when they get near you, it's exciting at first, it's attractive, it's fun, it's exhilarating. But then when they actually get close to you and they figure out, man, this motherfucker ain't acting. This is really them. when some shit happens to them, it don't happen to them, it happens for them. Like they are relentless when it comes to going through shit. They're really that person that they advertised. They really are a hard worker. They really are into whatever it is, you know, you say your hobby is. If you're a rapper, if you're a singer, if you're a painter, if you're whatever, they see you're really about that. You're not just saying that shit to get around a certain group of people and manipulate people. This is who you really are. So the thing is, when they see that you're who you really are, they understand it's gonna be hard for them to measure up in the long run. Because narcissists only have a certain amount of time that they can put on this fake ass persona. That's why y'all always get into an argument when y'all reach a certain point. It's because they have nothing after that to offer you. Narcissists have what I call a character limit. Each character that they create for whoever it is has a certain limit and a certain life expectancy. When you get close to that limit, or when you get close to that expiration date, they got to start an argument, and they got to make chaos. They got to do crazy shit. So, you know, you can discard them or they can discard you, or whatever the case is. And you notice when y'all get back with each other, they act like nothing ever happened. That's because they're trying to reset the clock on the character. So now, instead of character development past that point that y'all always stop at, you start from the beginning. So it looks like y'all are continuing and y'all are growing, but if you pay attention, y'all haven't moved past that last point that y'all had an argument at. Y'all haven't moved past that point of flaws that you asked them to work on, or you know, that business that they were supposed to start or whatever. Y'all are back at the beginning, like nothing ever happened. So it takes your mind off of, hey, you said you was gone. Now, you know, you just happy to be back with them, and you at square one now. So anyway, when they see you are who you really are, now they gotta say my name and shit. It is what it is. It's public information. I try to do as best I can. But anyway, now they see who you really are. And they're taking notes because they like, damn, this person can go eat at this restaurant. This person can go speak like this. Everybody likes this person. This person is really an attractive person. This person really has an aura about themselves. I thought I was only had to keep up with this shit for 30 days. This who you mean to tell me you've been this way for the past 15 years or your whole life? They not ready to put in that kind of work. They realize that it's going to take more than that character limit. It's going to take more than what they're used to putting out. See, they've been dealing with people that allow them to do the bare minimum. Oh, you ain't got to work on that. You ain't got to fix that. You ain't got to heal that. You don't have to start that business. You don't have to move forward. You don't have to grow. You don't have to correct your behavior. You don't have to talk to me a certain way. You don't have to respect me. Not at all. But see, when you a certain caliber of person and you have a certain light within yourself, you understand, or they understand, man, who I am really ain't even gonna cut it. And it's a humbling moment. Regular people do this shit too, like, damn, to be with this person, I really gotta come with it. And a lot of people are not ready to come with it. They are not ready to operate at that high of a fucking level. So what do? When they are not out, they're not fit to operate at such a high level, what do they have to do? Because they don't want to do the work. They don't want to grow. They don't want to fix nothing. They don't want to address anything. And again, you've humbled them because they might not say it out loud, but they've come to a realization that the person that they've been their whole life or that manipulative person that they used to creating, it ain't gonna cut it here. So you made them feel inadequate without even making them, without doing anything, just existing. You'd have made them feel inadequate. That causes a narcissistic injury. To a regular person, that humbles them. It also puts them to shame because they like, damn, who I am really ain't shit. And again, narcissists they don't have the emotional capacity to regulate their own emotions. So the emotions that they get from being humbled, quote unquote, or the narcissistic injury, they can't regulate them themselves. They have to attack the source. You're the source. Because even though you're unaware that you done humbled them, they're fully aware of where the emotion came from behind the humbling. Now you're under attack. You're public enemy number one. And the only way in their mind to alleviate this pain is to bring you down to the level you made them feel. This is where the devaluation meets its inception. This is where the devaluation is created, it's birthed. Because they can't deal with that feeling. I'm not finna feel like this. Don't nobody make me feel like this. Don't nobody make me feel like I'm not worth a damn. You gotta pay for that. This is the shit that's going on in their head. How dare you put a mirror to the person that I've been pretending to be? How dare you highlight my flaws? How dare you ask me to create? How dare you ask me to not create? How dare you ask me to customize my character? How dare you ask me to not do things that make me feel comfortable but harm other people? How dare you ask me to disarm my defense mechanisms to not harm you? How dare you tell me my normal behavior is a defense mechanism? This the shit that click on in their head. Now you public enemy number one and you first on their list. This is where devaluation is decoded. I'm steady fucking up. Anyway, y'all know my goddamn name shit. Y'all Google Terrell Andretti, my shit comes up. Public figure, it is what it is. But anyway, this is how devaluation starts. This is how the narcissist sees you. This is how people that aren't narcissists, that are insecure, see you. I'm gonna do a part 2 to this. I feel like I got more to say, but I'm gonna let y'all dwell and marinate on this today. If you need a one-on-one phone session, the link is down below in my video description. If you need to talk, if you need to vent, if you need advice that's custom made and tailor fitted to your situation, make sure you book a session. I do all cities, states, time zones, countries, so make sure that doesn't deter you from booking a session. Also, Superstition, my single, is out now on all streaming platforms. It's also available here on the channel as well. It is about my narcissistic experience and how I overcame it. It also features a voicemail of my ex-narc trying to hoover me and I ain't going for it. Also featured in the movie Becky and The Only Child, which are both streaming on Amazon Prime. So y'all make sure y'all check it out. Also, I need y'all to call 104 KRBE in Houston and request Superstition by Terrell Andretti between the central hours of 8 and 5 p.m. You can call from anywhere in the world. I greatly appreciate it. Blow their line up. Let's get this song out. Let's get this message out. Y'all say I've done a lot for y'all. This is all I'm asking in return. If you want to donate to the channel, the link is also down in the video description. I do PayPal, Zelle, Cash App, all that good stuff. So if you want to donate, you can. If you don't, you don't have to. Anyway, another day, another way. You ain't got to listen, but I know you heard me.